Broadcast live.
Dun dun dun! Welcome back to What SA Hip Hop Said. Second episode, you guys have been calling for it. We back!
Yo, the tea is still hot and the water is still cold.
Before he starts rapping, let's cut this right here. So, first of all, you guys asked us to update you on Gigi Domain signing with Ambitious Entertainment. Congratulations are in order. Maybe we should get an actual vuvuzela.
Yeah.
Noted. So we spoke to the girl, and I want to point something out though. When she told me to do the press release, by the way, we did drop that exclusive information. Yeah. First heard on Slick on Live. She posted a tweet about her foundation and she tagged Ambitious at the bottom. And I was like, are you going to Ambitious? I asked her immediately. She's like, no, relax. You know, we'll deal with that later. So I called her just to verify that we were on the ball, and this is what she had to say.
And I mean, sorry, well beyond that, you talked about her about Ambitious, you talked about her, did she see Mabala Noise, because there's a big thing about liquidating.
Mabala Noise, relax.
She's going to talk about, so let's get into that.
So we wanted to find out about like your signing to Ambitious.
Yeah.
When, because remember when you asked me to do the presser, and I asked you, are you signed to Ambitious, and you were like, we'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to find out, like, had you already started speaking to them last year, or you know?
Yeah, I had already started speaking to them last year.
Okay, so when you announced that you're leaving Mabala, it was just a thing of, okay, off with this chapter and on with the new one.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Did you know about this liquidation thing before leaving?
No, I didn't. I just left for my own reasons. I just wasn't happy with the way they were working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. I actually just heard about it like 30 minutes before you called. I just heard about that. I had no idea about it. I don't know. I guess it was my God telling me that I should move on. So yeah.
I saw like you started looking for a stylist as well, because people were like trying a stylist. Like, is the competition over? Like, do you have a stylist?
No, we're going to be announcing the top 5 on Friday. There's 5 people that were selected by the team, and then for those 5 people, whoever gets the most retweets or whatever, we're still trying to figure out how we're going to do it, but it's going to be like a poll. That person will be styling me for, let's say, a period of about 3 months, just to see how it goes, and then but we'll be getting paid for it and all that, so it's not like retailing it for free.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Yeah.
So your recent looks have been like, you know, the competition where all the kids have been dressing you and stuff?
No, not even. That was just me.
Okay.
Yeah, after leaving the label, I just decided to dress how I usually would, and obviously just giving out hints about what I'm looking for, like the whole street style thing and all that stuff. Yeah.
So are you saying that at the label they were starting to like change the way you need to dress, like with the whole sexy look thing?
Yeah, definitely. They wanted me to go with a certain kind of image. It just wasn't working for me. That was one of the reasons why I left. That would mean that I can dress anyhow now. So going back to the TV I was comfortable with. So,
okay, cool. All right, thanks, man.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I just want to ask you, Gigi, can I bring my washing? Because Mbonile washing that, you know, you're a rapper that washes clothes. You know
Forget this guy, bruh. Forget this guy.
I have to charge for the water and electricity. But all right. Thank you so much.
Bye, babe.
Good luck with everything, yeah?
Thank you.
So you were saying Mabala Noise, right? Yeah. As you heard, we asked Gigi if she knew about Mabala Noise.
Did she see the liquidation coming?
Just in.
Because you know, liquidation is like liquid. So you're sometimes standing on a market, on a mountain, and you see the liquid going.
Okay.
Deishi.
My friend, let people who have degrees actually explain this one.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a liquidation is when a company basically goes down. That's really what you should have said. We saw a tweet from Phil. Not with what? Somebody make him stop. Phil Mpela, who is look, I don't want to reduce it to a celeb, but for now I'll describe him as someone who's very influential on Twitter. He tweeted just today that Isolezwe, which is Durban Zulu newspaper,
yeah.
yes, is reporting that Mabalano's assets to be liquidated after its owner Regine Kabinde disinvests all his monies from it in a bid to focus on politics. This means its artists are now left on lurch. Thoughts? And the people went in with theories, but if you think about it, people were leaving one by one. Who's left there? Zakwe? Mbapu?
Two by two. I don't think Zakwe just shouted them out like now when he won the award for Verse of the Year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's him. Kanyimba is still there.
Well, the company is liquidated, bottom line. That's the word. We don't know if it's true, but we try to call Universal to find out, because the word is that apparently NSTC is signed to Universal Music. So we gave a shout to the MD of Universal Music, Sweepo Dlamini, and this is what he had to say.
Can we do this? Can I ask you to call me in 1 hour or 30 minutes? I'm just going to make a quick call and then see if I can give you the answer that you need.
Okay, cool.
Be on magazines.
Okay, so as you can see, it's a gray area, and he'll call us back. So while we speak to the voicemail, you make sure you stay tuned to the next episode of What SA Thought Said. We'll definitely have the juice.
Or if he calls us back while we're here, maybe it's at the end of the show, and it could be Grey's Anatomy.
No.
Can you imagine, like TKZ in the area,
What?
Grey Anatomy in the,
No,
can you say Grey
no,
area?
no.
So now Grey and okay, moving right forward. Moving Pambili. Next up then, I think, going on some positive news, something real special. I think everything is positive. Firstly, I just want to say I appreciate Gigi being being persevering at all times, no matter what happens. So shout out to her. But going back to another lady that's really representing the Black Panther soundtrack came out. Oh, I also have to shout out Java. Damn,
And
Java.
Saudi.
I'm gonna get it
Okay.
Saudi. But Java is a gem. Java's a gem.
But he's like the national treasure.
Saudi, I think they messed him up. I don't know in my car, but in my sound, I feel his vocals weren't mixed properly. I know, y'all heard?
Kendrick, we need answers.
Yeah, Kendrick's voice and Schoolboy
Come back.
Q's voice, all their voices go up. But like Saudi's voice, and Saudi, like for me, when I listened carefully, it was the best I've ever heard Saudi, but his voice was like so low. But then, let's talk about the rap though. Woo! The rap. Yugen owned the raps on Black. No one else out-rapped it. Not Vic Mensa, she never killed Kendrick. Just the whole album. It was a moment of pride. We sat there, spoke with Yugen, found out where has she been, under which rock, and she told us what's the deal, why y'all haven't heard of her. Speaking to us straight out of Yeovil and about to take over the world.
Fuck these bitches, I'm a different cloth, yeah.
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Firstly, congratulations. You killed it on the Black Panther soundtrack. Where have you been though? I mean, why don't a lot of us know about you?
I can't deny that I've been in certain circles within our underground hip-hop scene. Maybe it's a matter of people just being like, yo, I don't know this person, she hasn't been co-signed by our big name, so we ain't giving her a chance. But I can also say that we've focused on getting the music out there, and 80% of the response and the sales came from countries outside of SA. By the time SA Cats caught on, and we're mostly on the net, you know what I mean? Our main vehicle for getting out there is the net, and the people that caught on to that were outside of SA. So maybe we can ask why maybe promoters are always playing it safe and booking already established artists and not taking a risk. So far, the reaction from the Black Panther soundtrack and the movie and everything that's been going on along with it has been massive, man,
That's dope. I mean, never worry about how you get received here.
You know what I mean?
You've proven that, like, you've worked on your skill hard enough to just get global shine without even co-sign from your own country. That's a skill. Not everybody can get there just off the first pitch. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah, for real.
So without a doubt, you know, you got something special. So I mean, your intro to us was through an international standard. So is there anything else that's literally like gonna happen in the world that we can expect from you?
We've been working on my second album, and I can say even with the last post, slow and steady wins the race. Keep nose to the grind. Out of all the things to waste, the most terrible is your mind. So we're on this album. I can say we're nearly finished. So this year, folks can expect a second album. Those that don't know the first can maybe get acquainted with it. You know what I mean? Just like get their knowledge on.
Shout out, man. Good luck. You're making us proud. You know, you've done an amazing thing. I'm not even just saying from a South African perspective. Lyrically, you came in. Great job.
Peace, my man. I appreciate it coming from you.
You know,
son, for real, for real.
We're gonna reach out and do more shit.
No doubt.
Peace,
Thank
peace.
you.
Thanks.
Peace. All right.
We on magazines.
You see, so this is a classic case of the whole world celebrating our own before we actually do. It really is. The big question is, you know, Reason was also saying the same thing, tweeting about how, you know, I've always known Yugen, I've always supported her, we always booked her for gigs and people didn't understand why. It's just a whole thing of us not believing in someone that is not put in, you know, in the popular circle, essentially. You know, we see this all the time.
I mean, you talked about Khoza, but talking about somebody who everyone thought was on the album but was not on the album, that's Reason. Reason is the person who thought was on the album, but he actually, well, we thought he knew he wasn't.
True.
We thought he was on the album. So like we had a chat with Reason, not only because of that, because Reason has been highly like loud on
He's
Twitter.
tired, hey?
Twitter.
I'd get tired too. Just like WHP said, you reach a point, watch the balcony interview by the way, you reach a point, shameless plug, you reach a point where you get so tired of just keeping things within that you just start coughing and it's just ugly, you know?
Well, he's saying that like he's not tired, he's saying it's who he is, but check him out, let him explain his story. So Reezus, you've been posting a whole lot of shit, talking this rap shit, talking about real lyrics, talking about people not being acknowledged for the real shit. Tell me, what's happening?
Mina, to be honest with you, the only reason why we're actually having this conversation was because, you know, I became shy from Twitter after that whole Jesus Christ thing. You know, after Jesus Christ me generally, I was very, very big back with the whole Twitter game because I find Twitter pretty subjective, if you want to call it that, you know. I just recently felt like I realized how much of a voice I actually have. There's a lot of people who feel like me, who are like me, who operate like me, who just don't have a voice. But I realize we live in a platform that very much has a lot of voices at one go, you know? Like Twitter has a lot of voices at one go. Like if you sit by yourself in a corner and you just read your tweets for like 10 minutes, you walk out of there with like a lot of voices in your head. Either telling you that we should be worried about Zuma right now, or telling you that we should be watching Ricky's video right now, or telling you that we should be looking forward to Ultra Fest. It doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, for me, I find myself to be a voice that actually has some really, really cool shit to say.
Alright, so okay, so we're gonna hear more of you then, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely a lot of it, but I think that's just me in general, you know. I think let me rather say, you're not gonna hear more of me, but you're gonna hear more of me effectively. It's just, I guess I'm growing up, bro. I guess I'm growing up, and I'm starting to realize that it's important. Some of the things I say are important.
Alright, now we're gonna be looking out for your tweets, you know. Just be careful you don't get into a Jesus conversation again.
No. But just tell everybody which means I'm a branch, branch LA.
That's the big
branch in South Africa.
No, it's Bonile, it's the LA to keep the album. Yeah, it's Bonile.
Yeah, that's the LA branch, you know, we're expanding the business.
Alright, all good, Reezus. Shout out, man. Good luck with your thing you're shooting there. Casettling a page.
I know. When I'm losing over, I say, going away for like 2 weeks soon to go record my album on a farm.
Okay, sharp. Okay. Sure, boy. Thanks, man.
Okay,
Sure.
We on magazines.
So I have a theme song for what Reason is explaining.
Okay.
Growing up and growing up. Guess who's taller now?
I've got a better one. We are growing
Okay.
high and high.
Bum,
We are growing. That's the
Okay,
shit.
I thought you were gonna mess it up.
No. I'm always
You
on
see,
point.
so
I'm
it's
sweet.
growing up. Yeah, when you're a grown ass person, you can be constricted by ideas and concepts of society. We're very proud of you, Reason.
But reason doesn't change the fact. Don't be pointing no Jesus. Don't be pointing no Allah. Don't be pointing no Buddha. Even if it's an elephant, bruh, you can't be saved.
Yeah, don't mess with
Don't
religion.
be posting no religions. Abantu abamnyama baba. Abantu abamnyama ngisho sisithenezini asifuni ubamba uJesu, okay?
Before you start extorting someone,
Yeah.
things that we picked up this week.
This week, yo, shout out to Spoken Priestess. She's literally had red eyes for 2
That's
weeks.
not
you know.
true.
Check it out. We had shout out. I picked up the Bacardi Holiday Club.
Bacardi Holiday
shout
Club,
out.
yo.
Shout out. I picked this up. You know, it's called the 8. The 8. You know
It's
what?
the last number.
You know why though? It's like 8 bars. I'm from a group that you all have to do 8 bars because the song would be too
True
long.
story. True
Yeah,
story.
you know. Shout out. What did you get? What did you get?
I picked up a trophy from Verse of the Year.
But you never rapped. Whose trophy
Yeah,
did
but
you
I
pick
picked
up?
it up.
Okay, is that what you picked up?
What do you
Okay.
even mean?
Okay, cool. And then I went to a video shoot and I picked up.
No, you didn't. You didn't. I picked it up. I picked up Nadia. Nah, me.
What you mean? Nigga never been an issue.
So are you saying
Making
that?
money, let's see if you know the verses. Okay, let's go. Making money never been an issue.
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 Ah, look at you.
Nami.
All right, my turn. Pull up in the 4-door Audi.
Audi. Chop. So I picked up Casper. Yo, I'm gonna see what you pick up
You
next
stole
week. You
it.
gotta be out in the streets picking up stuff so people know that you're really out there. Yo, I know we just fucking with y'all, but on the real though, shit got real. Like last week at Flex Rabanyana, you know.
It's actually been going on since last year.
I know, but Flex literally like you know, let loose the beast, right? He's tweeted, "I've been arrested for the 2nd time because of Opel SA. The incompetence of your staff is costing me time and money, and the trauma of a fucking police van. Hashtag unlock the car wasn't enough. You guys making me go to the fucking most." I mean, a lot of feedback that we're getting, obviously from me, from a lot of guys that I speak to, is that, yo, what's Flex doing? This is not good for him. It's not good for his career. It's not good for him to be calling out brands like this. A lot of people say the channel has been supporting to actually get him on the show, even when he never came. You know, they're different stories, but I try to get both sides of the stories. We try to call the guys from Vuzu. We try to give you a shout. Ryan, you never responded. But so here's Flex's side of the story, and I guess people now have to decide whether who's really at fault. Ryan, hit us up, if anything. But I sent you a WhatsApp, I called you. I'm saying I'm one-sided. Let's get it.
Nah, I mean, bitches got me rowdy.
So, yo, Flex, are you out of jail?
Yeah, I'm actually working here taking pay right now, so they don't have one of those correctional services.
So there are 2 sides of the story, you know, with regards to the car. Apparently, there is expected that you need to register the car yourself, and apparently they say that you failed to pick up the car like on time, you know, and they
What?
yeah, just
What?
initially.
How can I supposed to pick up a car on time? How is that possible?
No, when you got the car, basically they said that you never took time, but it was almost like your responsibility to change the ownership of the car.
Okay.
So tell me about that.
If that is the case, if it was my duty to do that, do you understand that you need a proxy package to transfer ownership, right?
Okay.
Okay, so how was I going to get a proxy package from people in the Eastern Cape? And how is it my job to do that when the competition is the one that offered me a car? I did not go buy a car somewhere for private sale. So I was supposed to go to Eastern Cape and figure out the people who own the car. It's 2 people who are proxy to the car because they are, I guess they're employees. They must be the ones who were driving the car till it got to 5,000 kilometers. So I found that out via the car. when they pulled me up for the first time and they told me this car doesn't belong to you, the VIN called somebody else, and then they let me go the first time around. And they told me that the car belongs to people in the Eastern Cape. That's how I found out. Even today, I was on the phone with somebody from Opel. She says that it was William Hunt's four-way responsibility to register my car as agreed upon on the 22nd of January 2018. Before we even get there, I didn't even get the car. If I hadn't tweeted, I wouldn't have gotten the car.
So you're saying that after you won the competition, they never gave you the car. You had to tweet that you don't have the car before you got it.
Yeah, bro, precisely. They said, yo, listen, come through and get your car. Even if you don't have a license, just pull up with somebody you trust, whom we can register the car to right now. Either it's your father, your brother, or somebody. And I flew my brother out. That was on the weekend that I went to Live Amp. That's Friday. Then when I got there, they told me, listen, you can't get the car. Fortunately, the car is registered in your name. And they told me all of this as I got there. They told me, come through, come get your car. Bring somebody who you think can register the car and somebody you trust. When I got there, they changed the whole story and said, no, listen, you can't get the car now. What you need to do is you need to go and get a license and then come back and get the car. You can know that. I'm like, okay, then what changed with the agreement that we have? Like, what is the switch up? Nothing, no explanation. For him to ask them that, tell them to stop lying. Like, what the fuck?
So you feel that it's the system, literally, like the might of the system is going up against you because you less empowered to speak for yourself, basically.
Exactly. How can I still not have my car after 8 months?
So after you won the competition, it took 8 months for you to get the car?
No, I got the car in November. So that's like 5 months.
Okay.
Month number 8 is now in February. It's
And
8 months after the whole situation, and the car is still not registered. So I don't understand what is that.
Alright, yo, Flex, you know, things on Twitter like get out of hand, or you never know what things mean on Twitter. But you know, we wanted to get clarity, obviously, from you. We're obviously gonna make it fair and balance it out and get a take from the guys, either from MultiChoice, Opel, whoever talks to us. So it's fair, and we'll tell them what you're saying. Do you know what I mean? No one wants to see you as the artist that's the angry artist if you've got a valid standpoint.
Yeah, because I mean, no, like, just look at it as a bystander. Okay, so you are here running a competition, and afterwards you're supposed to give our prize to the person prize belongs to. How can it take 8 months to give someone what rightfully belongs to them? I don't know which angle you want to look at it from.
So what was Vuzu saying when you were telling them you're going through all of this?
Vuzu? What? When was the last time I even spoke to somebody from Vuzu? They don't speak to me after the fallout we had in the boardroom. They don't speak to me no more. I don't speak to them either, you know, because when I tried to speak to them, it was always just meanders, never a straight answer that goes to where I wanted to go.
Yo, thanks. All good, my G. Just wanted to get clarity. Yeah, we're gonna clear this out and see what it is, and people will decide where we at.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, my brother.
That's well done.
Sure.
Flex. I see what everybody's saying, that he's ruining his career, blah, blah, blah. I think we're always quick to call out, you know, don't do it. SA Hip Hop, last year you did a show, things that SA Hip Hop could have done better. Go watch the show, by the way, shameless plug. And I think this is one of them. Where I saw Scoop tweeting. He said to him, as a host of the show, who also has a lot vested in hip hop and well-being of our talent, I must say I appreciate the opportunities Vuzu has given me. However, what is happening to Flex is not right. Recall yourselves to proper action at Opel. So I think it's a whole stance of people being on the fence on some, you know, we know where our bread is buttered. We don't want to get involved. Also, this whole thing about how kids, you know, new kids on the block are disrespectful and no one is out to try and help them. I think it's a perfect situation where Flex is in hot water. Maybe he may not be people's favorite, you know, person, but you know, it's become an excuse for just letting him drown. Why are people quiet? Why are we not helping the kid? Why are we not responding? Why are we not getting involved? Literally, the silence is deafening.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of things, you know. I mean, Flex, I never knew because I'm in the middle, you know. You see Flex come out, he's vocal, and you know, he says that he never got the paperwork for the car. I mean, and all these things are things that need to be confirmed by the guys at Vuzu. So it's a two-sided story and we can see where it's at. But most importantly, I think it's also sometimes, if like any one of the guys are wrong, it's just sometimes great for them just to go, you know what, we fucked up here, you know what I mean?
And also pull him to the side so he doesn't have to be on Twitter the whole time. I think the thing that's frustrating him is him having to always be by himself, open, instead of, you know, it being a behind the scenes thing where it's like, okay, yo, bro, come here, let's fix it so it doesn't have to be a noise. Now it's blowing up and he looks like he's the crazy one. Anyway.
Like when that car bit the block, hit the...
You want us to try call like Universal? Let's see if they...
Come
oh
back.
shit, Ryan just called us. Ryan just called us. Hey, what do you know? Let's try call him. Let's call him. Hey, Ryan, how you doing?
Lucky you, bro.
Good, my brother. Joby gave me a call last week and he said, you know, I must just give you a shout just to get the other side of what's happening with Flex, you know, because obviously you come from a PR perspective. Flex has given us his perspective, saying that, like, you know, a lot of the things that happened, like he was told that he needs to he needs to come pick up the car. He comes to pick up the car. They go, you don't have a license. And so now he has to wait to get the license. He says when he gets the car, there's no paperwork. So he's just driving, and he was first told by the police that's what happens. So he says he still hasn't gotten the papers, and he says apparently Opel one of the companies has actually, the car companies has said the fault is on their side. But at the point, he seems like he's the one that's out of his mind, because no one is actually coming out saying there's a mistake that's been made or Flex is actually in the wrong because of this. I'm just trying to get a fair thing, you know, because this thing always comes out where they go, oh, you just called the artist, but you could have called us too. But it's up to you if you're going to leave it at that also, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, thanks for that, Drew. But like, I think we can all see how ridiculous this whole thing is. I mean, you've been in the industry for many years, and you know there's no strategies to sabotage people or something like that.
Now that I agree with. I mean, I know that, like, I see some of his tweets like saying you guys don't want him to be on the... I think that's just extra sauce in my opinion, and I'm not there's no such thing like that. But you know, we're obviously speaking about the car thing, which is what he's bringing up, which is built up to those things that are probably like now questionable, but like it's just a car thing we're trying to understand.
Yeah, but when it comes to the car, as a broadcaster of the show, I mean, I don't know, it's quite obvious we are our responsibility ends, right? We've got a holding statement about the whole situation, but it's so ridiculous that I don't even think we need to give it any more attention. I'm not sure about the legalities, but surely registering your car is up to the owner of the car, right?
Yeah, I guess if he's been given the proxy papers to do that.
It's the prerogative of the owner to register a car before you drive.
Yeah, I mean, he has to be given the proxy papers, so to do that generally, yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not sure that I've answered your question. Like, are you satisfied? I can send you the statement. There's not much really, eh?
Okay.
From outside, from the side. You know what I mean?
Do you know whether Opel has said anything though?
I can find out for you, bro. I don't know, but I can find out for you.
Alright, cool, my G. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Thanks for calling me back, bro, or sending me the message.
worries, brother.
Sure, bro.
Cool.
Thanks. Easy.
It's bright up in here. I don't know no more.
Well, you heard it. I don't think we got a real clear answer, but I think, but what Ryan is trying to say is saying they're the channel, they do the show. If the guy has won the car, obviously if the car company is going to give the car, that's like a relationship. That's a relationship. So
I think maybe we need to actually find out from Opel. It seems like they're the only people that might know what's happening, since the issue is about the car.
Okay, moving right along. Are we going to try call Sipo? Let's see if we can get Sipo. Let's see if we can get Sipo. Let's get Sipo up in here.
I'm almost ready, G.
Are you almost?
15 minutes. I'm almost.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Alright, chat. Almost ready.
Almost doesn't count.
Next episode of What SA Hip Hop Said. Everybody knows we gonna make almost count.
Bars. I'm gonna rap sometimes.
Making money never been an issue.
Stop.
Even rapping never been an issue.
Bring back this.
Let me just get let me get in touch with my feminine side.
Oh my.
Namin.
Somebody stop him. Nadia, I'm so sorry about your face. Sure.
Why are you sorry about Nadia's face? What do you mean you're sorry about Nadia's face?
Because of what you're doing to it.
What do you mean?
Because of what you stop
Nadia's got a
it.
nice face.
She does. Stop playing with the faces.
Let me show you what.
Leave Casper. Leave Nadia.
Let me show you what happens if we give Casper like a wig. Check it out. Check it out. This is what Casper would look like if Casper had a wig.
Do you see why we
And this
cannot pick up things from the week?
Imagine Casper wore Nadia's wig.
Did you just say weird?
Wig.
It's a rap, guys. It's a rap.
Okay, I think the show is over. What they say, hip hop said, we're gonna see you next week.
I mean,
Making money never been an issue.
I mean, no.
Not I mean, I mean.
No.
I mean.
Tongue down. Broadcast live